Hi y'all, I'm Say with Student Activities. Today we'll be going over a presentation with resources and opportunities for students to get involved. We'll cover the importance of being involved in the different departments and organizations available to you as resources. So, what is the importance of involvement? You'll get to set yourself apart from other college graduates. You'll meet people and make friends. You'll learn time management. You'll get better grades and so much more. Next, we'll talk about the University Program Council, or UPC. The University Program Council is a student-run programming board that plans events for students that are educational, social, and entertaining. You can attend events such as the lip sync battle. They have comedians, movies, music at events like homecoming, magicians, and hypnotists. In terms of membership and joining UPC, they have different committees such as the music committee, films, arts, campus engagement, and much more. Students can join committees and plan events. You can go to any of their upcoming UPC events, such as this Thursday, where it's Get the Scoop on UPC from 4 to 5 p.m. at Union 341. This Friday, August 16th at 8:30, they'll have a showing of the movie If on the Union South Lawn. And next Monday, August 19th at 7 p.m. in the Lyceum, they'll have a showing for Psychic Soulmates. All of their information can be found on their social media at UNT_UPC or with their physical calendars they've given out. Next, we'll talk about recreation sports. Our wonderful center has a lot of different things offered for students, such as group exercise. Some of these classes include Zumba, cycling, running, dance, and Pilates. They have a variety of classes for different experience and fitness levels. It's a great way to meet people, stay in shape, and manage stress. You do have to pay, but it's low cost compared to a lot of outside gym memberships. This information can also be found on their website at https://rexsports.unt.edu/programs/fitness/group.dash.fitness. They also have outdoor pursuits that aren't typically able to be done at the center. So if you like outdoors, this is the program for you. They have anything from day to weekend-long trips, such as camping, bouldering, canoeing, and climbing. Cost range is from a couple of $20 to a few $100 depending on the trip, which covers transportation, instruction, and equipment. The locations range from North Texas all the way to New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Arizona. We also have intramurals, and this can be a group or individual, or also known as a free agent, and this can be done through residential halls or student work teams. We have different leagues of different levels of skill. We have team sports such as flag football, ultimate frisbee, and dodgeball. And we also have individual sports and tournaments like table tennis, cornhole, and PS5 Madden tournaments. Some have a team fee, others are free. It really just depends on what activity you're interested in. We also have sports clubs. This can be found online at https://rexports.unt.edu/program/sports club/UNT-sports-club. We have 37 recreational and competitive organizations, including soccer, wrestling, baseball, archery, wakeboarding, and volleyball. Those are just a few. Some provide competitive and travel opportunities more than intramurals. You can practice and compete against other universities. These organizations receive some funding, but ultimately, the team is largely responsible for costs of competitions and equipment. Examples of this include day hiking, canoeing, kayaking, and caving. Next, we have our Center for Belonging and Engagement, formerly known as the Multicultural Center and the Pride Alliance. The goal of the CBE, or Center for Belonging and Engagement, is to increase the awareness and understanding of underserved student populations in the UNT community and to promote a sense of belonging and ensure their success. The CBE serves student areas and services through our 3 dedicated centers. The First Generation Success Center, the Center for Belonging and Engagement, which also supports programming for non-traditional and commuter student support, and Student and Veteran Services. Every center offers fun and intentional programming designed to get students connected, supported, and successful. Next, we have the Center for Fraternity and Sorority Life, also known as CFSL. Here we have 39 chapters that are all part of the fraternity and sorority community. This is not to be confused with other Greek-lettered organizations such as honor or academic or religious organizations. All of our fraternity and Greek life in some shape or form promote the four pillars that are leadership, academics, community service, and brother or sisterhood. All of our organizations through CFSL provide networking opportunities into the future well past your college days. And all of our chapters within CFSL will fall within four councils. The first is the Pan-Hellenic, which includes 8 sororities. A recruitment falls between August 30th through September 3rd, 2024. There is a formal process which registration is required. If you don't go through recruitment now, you can do informal in the spring that some, but not all, will participate in. Next, we have our Interfraternity Council. This includes 12 fraternities. Recruitment for fall 2024 will take place from August 16th through the 24th. This is a formal process and registration is required. If you don't go through recruitment now, you can do informal afterwards. Next is our Multicultural Greek Council, or MGC. This has 13 culturally based fraternities and sororities, including Latinx, Asian, Southeast Asian, and Muslim, although it's open to anyone. Recruitment occurs independently and according to each chapter. MGC has a showcase each semester to meet all of the orgs at one time. You'll want to attend chapter events to get to know the members. There's also MGC Week. And lastly, we have the National Pan-Hellenic Council. Here on campus, we have 6 chapters of the historically African American fraternities and sorority known as the Divine Nine, although it's open to anyone. Our 7th chapter will be returning to campus spring 2025. Recruitment or intake occurs independently and according to each chapter's desire to host. NPHC 101 occurs each semester to meet all the organizations at one time. We also have NPHC Week. You'll want to attend chapter events to get to know the members. We have the Center for Leadership and Service. For service, we have something called alternative breaks. It can be found at https://studentaffairs.unt.edu/alternative-service-breaks. This provides a variety of week-long and weekend service opportunities where you can be immersed in new communities and learn about social issues within those communities, such as kids, animals, hunger, and homelessness. And with this, we have vans to different locations around the country and locally. And some of these locations include New Orleans and Memphis. The cost is $300 per trip, but there are fundraising opportunities and payment plans available to students. Students who can go on these trips come back changed from their experience and bond with their trip mates. Trips during break occur through winter and spring break. CLS also has Make a Difference Day and the Big Event. These are day-long service projects. Make a Difference Day or Madden occurs in the fall, and the Big Event occurs in the spring. Hundreds of students volunteer in the community. This includes environmental projects, carnivals, road cleanups, animal shelters, and campus cleanups. For the Big Event, over 10,000 hours of service occur on this day. For leadership, we have the Emerging Leaders Program, and they have Leadership which is a lunch workshop that explores leadership in a chosen topic for the month. There are 4 workshops per semester to help develop leadership skills and get connected to other students. We also have All for NT, NT for All, which is a day-long conference to build leadership skills. Talk about the Student Government Association, or SGA, next. So, how many of you have been involved in student council in high school? SGA has a first-year council program with a way for incoming freshmen and transfers to get involved in SGA. There are about 30 selected for the program that prepares students for leadership roles on campus. You get a mentor and learn more about SGA. The application deadline is August 30th in OrgSync. Next week, SGA has their Senate. Do you want to get more involved in decision-making and advocating for your college and student body? Senate is that opportunity. If you want to get involved this year, 12 UNT credit hours to be appointed to open seats in the spring 2025 semester. You can also run in elections in late spring for the 2024-2025 school year. Other involvement opportunities include the committees to represent students, such as the Fine Arts Series, Be Campus USA, and Bicycle Safety. Another department that we have is the Orientation and Transition Program, or OTP. They are responsible for new student orientation, so OTP organizes all new student orientation events for the university. If you want to be an orientation leader, applications open in October for next summer's team. For mentoring, we have something called Access Peer Mentoring, which is a peer mentoring program on campus open to all students. It's a great way to get connected and help ease your transition to college life, and it helps provide support through your first year. They also have the first year passport. The program is happening this year. It's a program for all new students to get engaged on campus by participating in programs and events that are on the UNT Wellness Wheel. It runs from Monday, August 19th through Friday, September 27th, 2024. There is also the Transfer Center, and you can get involved with the UNT Transfer Center through programs and events to support new transfer students. We have transfer communities, mentoring, and meetups to connect you to other transfer students. Housing and residence life. It's important to get involved in your res hall. The residential hall has something called the Hall Council. Each hall has its own individual hall council. It provides a variety of programs that educate and or connect residents to each other. It serves as the student's voice to the hall staff. It's a great way to get involved in your residential hall as a new student. Students are automatically general members of the residential council, but can express an interest in a role such as the president or coordinator for their hall council executive board. You can get involved by the hall council events or the community connection experience. Another department that we have here on campus is called Student Activities. Student Activities is over approximately 450 different types of organizations. These categories and types include religious or spiritual, academic and professional, creative and performing arts, service, social and political awareness, and much more. We encourage you to get involved with one org related to your major and then one related to an interest or hobby. If you're searching for orgs, you can go to our website at any time and search for orgs using keywords by their category, or you can do a few searches using your interest. If we don't have an organization that you're interested in, you can always start your own. In order to do this, you'll need 7 other UNT students for a minimum of 8 total members, a constitution, and or a faculty or staff advisor. We can help guide you in the process. Student Activities also host a variety of events. One of them is the Mean Green Fling. It's a first chance to meet over about 200 organizations in person during First Flight Week. This year's will occur Wednesday, 5 to 7 p.m. in Library Mall, South Lawn, and the University Union. This will allow you to get a chance to meet about 50 campus departments and local vendors. There's tons of free stuff. All you need to do is bring your student ID. Kind of under Mean Green Fling, we have Mean Green Spring Fling, which occurs during the spring semester. This is a spring student org fair in the first week of the school back. You get to meet over 100 student organizations in person. Don't want to get too involved? Here are some events that you can also attend. There's Founders Day, which celebrates the founding of Texas Normal College and Teacher Training Institute in 1890. This will occur September 13th, 2024. There's also University Day, which celebrates the day in 1961 when North Texas State College became North Texas State University. There will be a free picnic and entertainment. This will occur April 4th, 2025. We also have Earth Fest. Because UNT has a strong focus on sustainability, we have an annual celebration of International Earth Day. We have sustainably minded activities and education. We also have a free picnic and entertainment. This will occur April 24th, 2025. And of course, homecoming. This occurs between October 21st through the 26th, 2024. We saved the best for last, homecoming. This will occur October 21st through the 26th, 2024. It's a week-long celebration of UNT spirit and tradition. You can get involved in the homecoming team competition with your residential hall, student org, or a friend group. Here are some of the events you can attend during this week. We have the homecoming picnic, scrappy games, yell like hell, service events, bonfire, built by the Talbans, spirit bash, and this all culminates in football games and hopefully a win. Some of our other events, maybe you don't have the time or desire to get involved in activities. There are still ways to get connected by attending events. So we have the fine arts. They bring in entertaining and educational programs in the performing, visual, and literary arts. We also have our Distinguished Lecture Series. This is where we bring in really big speakers to campus like Bill Nye the Science Guy, Condoleezza Rice, Shaun White, and John Legend. On August 12th, Steve Burns, original host of Blues Clues, will be in the Coliseum at 8 p.m. There are no tickets necessary and doors open at 7 p.m. For athletics, you can support the Mean Green family. We have a really great athletics team. It includes volleyball, swimming, golf, softball, and soccer, among others. And of course, there's football that we should be excited about. All of these events are free with UNT student IDs. We also have the Talons, and the Talons are UNT's Spirit and Traditions organization. They help to maintain traditions such as lighting McConnell Hall after a home game win. They maintain and fire Boomer the Cannon, maintain and drive the Mean Green Machine, and they build the homecoming bonfire. The way that you can get involved with membership is during their Rush Week, which occurs August 26th through the 31st. It's open to anyone. And of course, if you're curious, you can check out their social media at Talons23. Lastly, we have our involvement appointment. We just gave you a lot of information about just some of the ways you can get involved on campus, actively or passively. It can be overwhelming. We have a way to make it less so. This is where involvement advising comes into play. It's a one-on-one session with a campus life ambassador, a student leader who knows about different ways to get involved. You can set up an appointment, which you can do in person or online. This occurs for about 15 to 30 minutes. We'll help you find opportunities based on your individual interests. Even if you don't want to do involvement advising, don't hesitate to reach out to Student Activities for help. And then here we have our Student Activities contact info. And then for our student organizations, we have almost 35 cultural and international orgs. This includes the African Student Organization, Asian Student Association, Hispanic Student Association, India Student Association, and the Native American Student Association. We also have events that you can attend, such as the Heritage Month or Ally Training. For the Center for Fraternity and Sorority Life, it might not be for everyone, but many of you might decide you're interested in getting involved in a fraternity or a sorority. Thank you for attending. Have a wonderful day.